week before the final Oscars ceremony, 2 years ago, we are already nominated. Russia rolls out a scripted film that is called 2022 Mariupol. If you are in Russia, if you Google 20 days in Mariupol, you get their scripted version. So what they did is as soon as they occupied the city, they have sent crews to film on the location, and they did quite a high-value production, a scripted film, mini-series. That's the reality that 120 million Russians are seeing about what happened in Mariupol. Wow. Imagine that 20 days in Mariupol doesn't exist. It just exists in the form of news and headlines put against high-value production, a film. That would be, human brain doesn't really know the difference between fiction and non-fiction. We as humans just live in these constant stories that we're telling to each other, telling to ourselves. And I guess for that millions of neurons that are in just this box, in this dark box of our heads that are floating there and getting the signals from outside, it doesn't really matter if it's fiction or not. It's just when you're watching documentary and then you're realizing that you're watching documentary, it even hits you harder. But in general, for the most of the audience, the memory and the feeling will always be there. So their film, their fiction film, would have been the only version of the story that there is. When you manage to engage them in the story and then they realize that they're watching, but this is all real, it makes even more